Gemini, November reading. I didn't do y'all last this time, so stop throwing your little bitch fits. Just kidding. I already pulled the cards, some of the cards already, to kind of get the energy rolling and kind of see what's going on. For the the energy for the month of November, I pulled the Fool card and Clover. And what I got is a lot of you are manifesting new beginnings, taking a leap of faith. You're growing, you're starting to look more into yourself, like you're wanting more out of life. You're trying to understand, trying to understand what it is that you're supposed to be doing in life and explore. Like you guys are tired of being stuck in the same old, and I feel like some of you are wanting something new. Some of you are looking for new beginnings, moving somewhere. I see some of you moving in order to find more growth, in order to plant your seed, burning whatever is left behind you, leaving it alone, being more free-spirited. It's almost like burning down an old foundation and starting something new, meeting new people. Some of you are going to be very freaking lucky this month. I don't know, you guys feel lucky, or you are lucky because you got rid of certain things that you knew didn't belong on your path. It just seems like luck is just falling in your pocket, and it's like, where's all this coming from? And it's like, how is it growing from all this fire that I just burned? I see some of you are having people who are somewhat envious of you because you have more luck than them. But they're pretending they're your friend. I don't know. The past influence that created this spark of change in you guys, I got the Ten of Swords and Evil Queen. Many of you have been backstabbed by a fake friend. You deserve sugar, not salt. Some fake friend that I was mentioning before. You guys are burning bridges, and you don't care where it's taking you. You trust in God. Like you're becoming more spiritually woke and understanding that everything happens for a reason. Some of you have somebody that's manipulating you in the month of November. Pay attention to that. Pay attention to your energy. If something don't feel right, listen to your intuition. Don't ignore that shit. I bet you that card will probably pop out in that deck. We'll see. You guys are sick of being stabbed in the back, so you're moving on, burning bridges, moving to a different place in order to experience new energy, new people, meeting new people. Some of this, you guys are meeting new people and inspiring someone and showing someone that all you got to do is believe, understand. Sorry, I don't know what they're trying to say. It was just all mushy. Yeah, moving new people. You guys are traveling, meeting new people because of people who you realize weren't good for you. You guys want to recover from all of the burning of the bridges in order to come to yourself, to understand yourself. Some of you are resisting endings, not realizing that once you take that leap of faith and just do it, luck is on your side. Release your guilt. Some of you are dealing with a fire sign. Some of you are dealing with a fire sign, and I don't know, but I got some of you are dealing with a fire sign. Someone who's stabbing in your back. Stabbing you in your back may be a fire sign. You realize somebody's a fake friend. The roadblocks for this month. I pulled the Page of Cups, Bitchfire, and Garden. Too many. Page of Cups. Get Fire and Garden. And what I'm getting from this is some of you feel like you lost that spark in order to get creative. Some of you are thinking way too hard. Some of you are overthinking about things and understanding that you need to nurture yourself, like you're growing. Not everything happens overnight. So I feel like a roadblock, some of you are dealing with a Pisces, I feel. You guys are realizing that you guys were settling. But what you need to do is you need to recover and heal, like take some time to yourself. And then even with possibilities, I got some, oh my gosh, hold on. I'm getting ahead of myself. Anyways, some of you feel like you lost that spark in order to your creativity. And it's because you guys are thinking way too much and thinking way too hard on it, when you just need to take that time and nurture yourself and just plant your seed. It takes time for a seed to grow. It doesn't happen overnight. And you guys are going a little hard on yourself. Stop overthinking. Some of you are scared. Some of you are scared of the dark. But understand, it's all, being in the dark is what creates your light. You need that darkness in order to create light. It's okay. Just ride the wave. It'll all be over soon. Some of you are sick of settling for breadcrumbs. Like you guys are just tired. You guys are, some of you are seeing yourself grow, watching yourself grow. Something lovely will grow from this. Exactly. Stand up for yourself. Stand up for yourself. Something lovely will grow from this. Like what I was saying, get, I don't know the name of that crystal. What's it called? I see some of you, I'll figure it out and then I'll let you know before the end of the video. But it would help you is what I'm getting. I can't remember the name of it, but it's red. A reddish, orangish color. Anyways, some of you need to stand up for yourself because you're settling. And people are just manipulating you and stabbing you in your back. And because you're sweet and you're generous, you're allowing people to do this. Some of you are getting intuitive messages about things, realizing that you are very gifted. Some of you are waking up and you're becoming more curious with it. I see some of you getting into tarot because of your curiosity, and that's a Gemini thing. Well, not just Gemini, but air signs are very curious people because you guys have a lot of intellect. You guys are very knowledgeable. You guys are very smart. And you guys are, and that's what, and it all that intelligence comes from being curious. Because you like to figure stuff out. Anyways, so the possibilities that I got for this month, I pulled the Five of Pentacles, and there's 4. The Library, take control of your own narrative. Gray, endings are inevitable. You know what I'm trying to say. Lighthouse, don't doubt your worth. And Flower, be honest with yourself. So I got those that came with the Five of Pentacles. And some of you realize that you were being played like a puppet. Endings are inevitable. And it hurts you to realize that. And some of you are walking away from that. And you're being honest with yourself. And you're realizing, yo, it was me. And you know that you're enough. Lighthouse, don't doubt your worth. So you're coming to create this ending with this person. I feel like this person who you've been backstabbed from. Evil Queen, sugar, not salt. You deserve sugar, not salt. Be honest with yourself. Don't doubt your worth. Endings are inevitable. Take control of your own narrative. Some of you are living for someone else in order to... I'm sorry, y'all. Hold on. Some of you found out that you're pregnant or finding out that you're pregnant. And that's what's creating change. Also, you're tired of being controlled by someone and living the life for someone else and their dreams and their wants and hopes in order to feel like you belong somewhere. You're coming to an understanding that endings are okay. And you're starting to light your own fire, and then you're starting to get more creative, and then you're realizing that you're not going to settle. You are your own flower. You grow your own seeds. And you learned all that from being stabbed in the back and coming to a realization of yourself. You guys are shocked that all this really happened all over a fake friend who was jealous. Or a lover who was jealous. And there's somebody here who likes people fighting over them. I don't know if it's y'all or somebody that you're dealing with. They love it. It sparks fire to their ego. Anyways, some of you are leaving them out in the cold because you realize your worth. And you're taking that leap of faith. You don't care where you're walking because you know God got you. You're on your journey, and they both got a flower in their hand. And she's laying in flowers. She didn't realize that she could do all this. Some of you are being woke to your gifts. And you're shocked that you didn't know you could do all this. You saw all this. And some of you already know what's going on. But some of you are ignoring it. But this month, you guys are coming to a realization. Releasing your guilt, because some of you feel guilty because of how this person feels. You don't need someone else to fix you. I was just laying on the deck. Slow down and celebrate yourself. Yes, because you are a boss, bitch. Or dude. Okay, I'm going to pull. What should you work on this month? See what y'all should work on or focus on if you guys feel stuck. What should y'all work on? Your base chakra. That's your root, your foundation, your stability, because that's why everything else is imbalanced and you're letting people control you because you need it for a place of stability. Some of you, it's your security. Not realizing you can provide your own security. You don't need somebody to provide you security or make you feel safe. You don't need to be somebody's puppet in order to have a place. You are always enough. You can do this. So burn them bridges. Burn them bridges so you can find yourself. Because you spark your own fire. You're going to grow. You're going to grow from nothing. You're growing. Like you're taking a leap of faith. And you're just going to do it because you're going to trust your intuition. Some of you are intuitively guided. And the Five of Pentacles is like financial loss, poverty, lack of mindset, isolation, worry. Because of this ending. Because you're base chakra, because you're not stable, on a stable foundation, create one for yourself so that way you don't have to worry about being manipulated again or stabbed in the back. Or worrying, or not being able to see clearly of who your friends really are. Manipulated because you guys are giving, you guys are caring. See what other messages we get. But yeah, wake up to it. You guys are, some of you are being woke. Some of you are learning how to meditate to like calm your energy. Ooh, I just had deja vu. So what other messages are there? Believe what you see, like I said. Face reality or live in la-la land. Choose bravely. Believe what you see. Like I said, a lot of you are waking up to your spirituality because you realize that there's something that you guys see things. And you don't want to believe you didn't want to believe what you, and it's funny because it fell on top of that card. Believe what you see. You already know that somebody was an evil queen out to backstab you. Believe what you see. Sometimes air signs like to overanalyze and think, because people, I mean, one thing that people love about air signs is that they're very understanding people. And sometimes it's like what they don't realize, what y'all don't realize, is you guys will create a scenario of why somebody did you dirty to understand them, rather not believing what you already saw, because you guys don't want to believe it. That somebody would do you like that, and people will definitely do you like that, and they will manipulate the hell out of you. You guys are very caring people, and people will abuse that because you understand them, and it will boost their ego. You're giving away your power when you do, and they're using that. They're using that because you make them feel good, you spoil them, and they feel like they can always manipulate you, treat you like a puppet. They could work you. They could work you because you're way too understanding. Understanding is an amazing thing, but you also need to listen to your intuition and to understand and know what's correct and what's not correct, what's real and what's not real. Believe what you see. Your intuition, believe it. You're very analytical, you're very smart, but you guys need to believe your intuition when you see something. That's what's messing you up. And you see she's crying because you didn't believe it. Release your guilt. Some people are going to make you feel bad. Ooh. Whatever you're thinking about, don't do it. Now is not the fucking time. Some of you guys want to get revengeful because you guys seen this. Don't freaking do it. Don't do it. Because you're going to create karma right back to yourself. Just walk away. Where is it? Just walk away. Walk away and leave it. Who cares about what? Who cares? Figure this shit out on your own. Figure it out on your own. You don't need somebody to help you get somewhere in life. You don't. You can do that for yourself. Because you are enough. You think someone is lying? Watch this. They are. They are. They are. They are. Think someone is lying? Believe what you see. Listen to your intuition. You guys are very gifted, but you don't believe it. Believe in yourself. I thought I pulled something like that up. I don't know. Shit could be worse. You don't need to seek revenge. You don't need to seek revenge towards that because it's not worth it. Definitely not worth it. What are the messages? Work on that base chakra, y'all, this month. Focus on your foundation. Because then once you're in that focus, leave everybody alone. Go into your solitude if you need to. Gain your mind back. Stop the overthinking and stop forcing something to work and stop overthinking on something because it's just wasting your time and stressing you out. And then you're going to be manipulated in the process because you're vulnerable. People like to talk about Geminis being two-faced. I'm always sticking up for Geminis. What people don't understand about Geminis is that you guys do not mix your logic and your emotion. It's either one or the other. That's why I say Geminis are good in the healthcare field because you guys know how to turn off that emotions and turn it back on. So that's where people would think that you guys are two-faced. Because it's like you can be like, no, I love you. But then the next day you're like, being super logical and analytical. It doesn't mix, and that's what people don't understand about Geminis. What else can you expect from the month of November? The Emperor. You guys are standing your ground. You guys are going to go create your own empire. You guys got this. You guys aren't going to be settling no more. You guys are done with the bullshit. Like, you guys are focused on you, trying to work on your spirituality. The Hanged Man in reverse. You guys are recovering from a financial loss. Some of you are getting your money back right. You guys are done being hung upside down and somebody using you for your money. You're done with that. You're putting a stand to it. The Seven of Wands, Five of Wands, and the Lover. You guys are coming to a realization of yourself, and you're taking a stand to it. You're being honest with yourself. Something lovely will grow from this. You guys are becoming more spiritual, standing up for yourself. You guys are fighting off the enemies. A whole bunch of snakes. A whole bunch of snakes. You guys are fighting off the enemy and the lover. You guys are, some of you realize that this person that you was dealing with was a whole papiana, sleeping with everybody. And it makes you angry. And some of you are pregnant and realize that somebody else was sleeping with like everybody. And it's like everybody else know. That's messed up. But a whole bunch of snakes. You're fighting them all off and you're going into your new foundation. You guys are moving. A lot of you are moving. I see a lot of people getting on your nerves, and it's the snake. Pay attention to your energy around certain people. Pay attention to your energy. Do they make you feel good, or do they make you feel on edge? Pay attention. That's your intuition talking to you. So like I said before, I see some of you learning how to meditate. Some of you are learning how to do tarot and become more on your spiritual side to kind of see what's going on, because many of you are curious. So it's like you just have to know. And I get it, because I'm like that too. I'm an Aquarius moon. But you're learning. But pay attention to your energy, because you need that intuition in order for it to guide you. And it's like God be talking to you all the time, but you guys don't want to believe what you see. Believe what you see. Live reality or live in fucking La La Land. You choose bravely. And you guys are willing to fight the demons in order to start your new beginning. And yes, it hurts, and yes, it's painful, and yes, it's scary. But you know what? You're going to feel a whole lot better. Okay. I'm just going to pull one of these because I feel like I'm ending it early. Intention. Do not lose sight of your original intention. Check the inside of your heart and see if the path you are traveling fits with the original hopes and aspirations. If not, take action, take control, and steer your life back on course. Some of you guys got dreams that you're not paying attention to because you're too focused on what's going on around you. And some of you are staying very focused. I'm liking that meditation, though. Some of y'all are learning how to do meditation. And you don't need to go online to learn how to meditate sometimes. Sometimes everybody learns in a different way. Do what you feel like connects you most to your higher power. It doesn't work the same way for everybody. Like me, how I meditate, I don't sit there and listen to music or YouTube videos or anything. I'm sitting with a notebook and a pen, and I'm just writing down everything that crosses my mind. If I hear blue, I'm gonna write down blue. If I I'm looking at my toes. I'm looking at my toes and I'm thinking about it. Like I'm just writing it all down. It's just getting those thoughts out your mind. It's also a good way to clear your mind for somebody who's an overthinker like air signs. Because then it's like you want to remember certain things and you become forgetful because you have so much stuff crumbled up in your mind that you just need to get out. Get a pen and paper and just sit in complete silence and just write everything on your mind, and you can go back and look at it later, and then you'll remember. That way you can get that out of your mind onto paper so you can organize it better to be more clear and have more clarity and empty out that space. Like your mind is like a filing cabinet, but right now some of you, it looked like a tornado done blew through it and you're just all over the place trying to find what you were trying to think about before. So I'll pull a final message and then I'm done. Then I got Master Healing. You guys are going to study about yourself. Meditation. Like you guys are learning. You guys are trying to learn about astrology. Some of you are learning about all, like you guys are sparked. And it's keeping you busy and it's keeping your mind occupied off of all the bullshit that you just left from. And you're starting to become more into your spirituality versus the shit that you were just dealing with. Like this is more interesting. This is more fun. And there's so much more to learn. Rather than you already know what happened in that relationship or with that friend or that lover or whatever. You already know what happened. It's easier to predict, but you didn't want to believe it because you didn't know what to do. But now that you're like studying yourself more and trying to come to an understanding, this shit's more fun, right? So I'm going to read it from the book, number 33. This light is blinding me, so I can't read that good. Anyways, as you meditate, y'all watch me pull this out, right? Like I didn't, like y'all watched me, right? As you meditate, remain true to what inspires your heart and commit to your spiritual path. Be honest with yourself. Anyway, okay, I won't. There's just too many cards out here. I can't pull and find each and every one. As you meditate, remain true to what inspires your heart and commit to your spiritual path. You become an increasingly powerful healer. You are here to live your own life, to be true to what genuinely moves you. The unconditionally loving guide and ascended master, Sir Pius, I think that's his name, I don't know, comes to you now with a blessing of master healing to further your success on your path. Like I said, some of you are studying. Some of you are studying yourself and understanding that something lovely will come from this. And you guys, you're standing up for yourself. Standing up for yourself. Like I said, many of you are becoming more spiritual, and the shit's more fun than the shit that you were just dealing with. The Master Sir Pius is a beloved guide for those who feel a strong soul connection to the ancient Egypt, for healers who are developing their own modalities, and those who love to work in high frequency concepts. He also assists with the translation of spiritual inspiration into practical wordly plans. Sorry, it was like a tongue twister. He comes to confirm that the ascended masters, oh my gosh, sorry y'all. He comes to confirm that the ascended masters are aware of you. They are an integral part of a powerful spiritual team that has taken physical incarnation to help awaken consciousness into love. And where you guys are coming to understand what love is realizing what you guys were just in ain't love. And you guys are learning to learn how to love yourself. Taking a leap of faith and trusting God that everything that you wish for and dream for, you can make it happen. You asked, this light, y'all. You asked to tune into your heart. What do you love enough to overcome any okay. Rewind. You are asked to tune into your heart. What do you love enough to overcome any obstacle to attain it? Do you love yourself enough? Never doubt your worth. What motivates and inspires you? Now, what seems possible or practical, but what is authentic? We are most powerful when we serve and authentically from the heart. A bird might learn how to dive underwater from time to time, but it is never going to be at its most powerful if it has to live underwater. That playing by somebody. I'm going to reread that part. Where was it? A bird might learn how to dive underwater from time to time, but it is never going to be at its most powerful if it has to live underwater. A lot of you are being controlled and giving away your power. It will struggle to thrive if there were... I'm sorry, I cannot read today. It would struggle to thrive if it were to force itself into such unnatural expressions of its life energy. The bird yearns to fly because that is its divine nature and purpose. You too have a divine nature and purpose, and your heart holds the clue. What feels like you? It is difficult to access the truth of your own nature when we believe we should live up to the expectations of others. We are attached to an outcome or afraid of an answer. We can unintentionally block our perceptive... I didn't read it before I read it. I see blah, blah, blah. That's in my head. A spiritual version of ticking... No, that's so funny though. You guys are probably like, oh my gosh, you are so irky. Just fucking read the book. I am. A spiritual version of sticking our fingers in our ears and shouting blah, blah, blah. The blessing of Serpis Bay in clouds. Blah, blah, blah. Believe what you see. Stop telling yourself that's not what it is. And like I was saying before, was being too understanding. Being too understanding that people have that opportunity to manipulate you. This can assist us in letting go of whatever blocks us from knowing the truth of our nature. When we are willing to be who we are, the universe can more easily guide us to fulfill our destiny. Serpis Bay will help you see yourself truthfully. You may gain feedback from others that help you understand the value of what you share. Or you may simply find it easier to view yourself objectively, or a compassionate, appreciative, and discerning inner eye. As you learn to accept who you are, you become a more powerful vibration for masters to put to use for the plan of love. If you have a dream in your heart and know that it has been placed there for a divine purpose, what you dream and desire contains the seeds of divinity. It is meant to help you attract your life mission and fulfill it with love, joy, creativity, and pleasure. If you're willing to go through what is necessary for an outcome, it will happen for us. The details may appear from what we imagine they would. But the truth remains. If you ask for something and you are willing to go through the process of the spiritual required to have come to life, if you ask for something, you are willing to go through the process required to have that come to life. It will happen for you. The universe is that generous, unconditionally supportive and loving of you. It is your creative partner. It will provide you with all you need to manifest your dreams, desires, and destiny. Like I said, some of you guys are taking that leap of faith, like the current energy of the month, taking that leap of faith, starting something new beginnings. Burning bridges of new beginnings from people who manipulated you, backstabbed you, lied to you. Endings are inevitable because you found out a bunch of shit. And you decided to finally leave the situation, understanding that something's going to grow from this. But you got to stand up for yourself. And some of you guys aren't settling. Well, that has been your reading, Gemini. And I will see you next month, or who knows what. I don't know. Deuces.